Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Jennifer and we are going to do my second week of November cash stuffing today. We're going to go through the weekly budget, probably pretty quick. There's not that much this week. So let's just jump right into the video. Alrighty everyone, I'm super excited to do my cash budgeting this week and my cash stuffing. This is for the second week of November and we're going to dive right into it because it is super early in the morning and I need to get this video recorded so that I can get it edited if I'm going to get it up for y'all on Thursday. So anyway, I have my cash budgeting weekly planner here. We're going to dive right in and look at this budget. And let me make sure that y'all can see everything. I'm going to move my little clip here. We're going to put Miss Butterfly back up here so that she can hold the page. All right, we're going to get started with our income this week, and we just had Charlie's paycheck plus a little bit of mine left over from last week. So our total income this week that we are working with is $1,966. That is what we are working with for this week's expenses and our cash envelopes and sinking funds and savings challenges, which I'm hoping to finish a couple today. We'll see as we go through the savings challenges whether or not we are going to be able to complete any today. So I only had two little bills that came out of my checking account. If you're new here, I do not withdraw the funds for like my reoccurring expenses and stuff that come out of my account. I have everything almost set up on automatic payments. I don't really have to go in and like make any payments or anything. Same thing goes for my house payment and stuff. My transfers, all of my little expenses, they either debit straight from my checking account or onto my credit card. So anyway, this week we just have two expenses and it is Netflix and Apple TV. Netflix is $25 and then the Apple TV, which technically hit my credit card, but I've already paid it. So that is $11. And before I go too much further, let's go ahead and mark off those two. Oh, my Apple TV, I put $15 and I put it way down here. Okay. So Netflix, that came out, and then Apple TV came out as well, but I'm actually going to put that it was $11. I guess it's like $10 plus tax or whatever. So it's 11, not 15. And that is good. And the rest of the stuff has not come out yet. It comes out closer to the end of the month, but I really need to move Apple TV up here. I'll have to look at the exact date before we do the December budget. But anyway, so I really don't have a whole lot of like little expenses and stuff like that that hit my card, which is good. So anyway, I do have some weekly transfers though. I also transfer my mortgage. So I'm just going to put like transfers on here. And every week I transfer to my mortgage savings account, and it's literally just a little savings account. It doesn't really earn any interest, but it just holds it, and then it automatically transfers on the first of each month over to my mortgage. And I am paid a month ahead so far on my mortgage. So technically my next mortgage payment is not due until January the 1st, but I do pay it. I will pay it on December the 1st. And then I also go ahead and transfer money for my insurance and taxes. And this reminds me to give y'all an update on the house. So everything's approved. We just got the inspection done on the house and we are working through some issues and stuff there. This is a unique situation where it has been sitting for a couple of years, so it hasn't been maintained very well, which they are aware of that. The executor of the state actually lives across the street. The lady that owns the house is in one of the local assisted living facilities here, and they need to sell the house to basically continue to pay for her care. She does not have any living children. They had one son, and he passed away, and her husband passed away. I don't know when, how long ago, or what, nor do I know how long she has been in Adam's place, but I guess at least a couple of years, maybe even longer. So the gentleman across the street has been the one taking care of everything. So there are not only does the house need to be remodeled, but like we've had to have the roof inspected because the inspector found some issues. And so y'all know, if you're not new around here, I just had my roof replaced on my house here. So I wanted the roofers that did my house here because I trust them to go out and inspect it. And there's lots of places that could be fixed, but yes, they do recommend a new roof. Now, the people that are the executor of the estate and the attorney and everything, they are willing to basically give us credit for everything at closing. So right now the numbers are stacking up. The biggest issue is it looks like they have had to put some of those things up under the foundation to support the house, which is okay. It looks like it was professionally done, but they don't have any paperwork on that. So I'm not moving forward until we have it inspected by a structural engineer. So that's where we are with the house. So I don't really care if it pushes closing back. Like yesterday, I was kind of getting stressed because it's hard to like get a structural engineer to go out there. My realtor, who's also my friend, called like 6 different people, and she finally got a hold of one, the 7th person, I guess, that she called, and they're in another city. They're like in Cookville or something, but I guess they're supposed to come this week. So we'll see how all that plays out. But yesterday I was getting a little stressed about it, but then I just kind of talked myself down off the ledge. I was exhausted about thinking about it, and yeah, I'm just giving it up to God. It will all work out however it is supposed to. I have tried not to stress over all of these little things that I literally cannot control. So that's the update on the house. Anyway, back to this, because I've got to get this done and get in the shower, which I know I'm late every day anyway, but so Charlie, he gets $40 each week. That's kind of for his gas and stuff and whatever else he wants to spend it on. Actually, he's told me that I need to up his $40 because he gets $100 biweekly. We both do on the weeks that I get paid. But each week he does get $40. But, you know, he had like a little Nissan, one of the smaller Nissan trucks. I've done forgot. Frontier? No. Is that what it's called? I don't remember now. Anyway, after he wrecked that one, we just paid cash and bought an older Titan. Those are like a V8 or whatever, and so it uses a little bit more gas. So Charlie may have to get a raise, but I ain't worried about it right now. And then the grandkids, I do transfer $10 each week to their savings accounts, which is $20 for both of them. So that is all of the bills. Let's see what this totals up. So we've got 25 plus 11 plus 325 plus 100 plus 40 plus 20. Okay, so 521 is the total expenses, and then I'm going to subtract that from the 1966. So that's going to leave $1,445, which I do believe that is correct. Hopefully that's the amount of cash that I have. I did send Charlie to the bank. I've got some weird denominations this week. Like I don't have my normal amount of 100s. It's like a ton of 20s and 5s. So not sure what happened there. Okay, so let's do our cash envelopes, which is just going to be groceries this week. And y'all are going to be so proud of me. I cannot wait to show you how much money I have left over in my grocery envelope this week. And then we have dining. I always budget $300. I am working on getting that down, but until I'm consistently getting it down. Oh, why am I putting 20 there? Hold on, let me see if my little pen works. This is 40. I always budget $40 for dining out. Okay, look, it did erase. It has not been erasing that well. I bought these pens because we've been working on these crossword puzzles downstairs, and that way if we put the wrong answer or whatever, then we can erase it. But this is not like your normal eraser, but it does work. You just kind of have to press down hard. Maybe it's because we're like holding that book. I don't know. It doesn't seem to erase that well, but it does on this. Maybe it's this paper. I don't know. Dining out is going to get $40, groceries $300, and then miscellaneous and shopping are both going to get $20. Okay, so that is all for my cash envelopes, and let's see what this totals. So $380. Making sure y'all can see, I'm all the way at the bottom of the page there. Okay, so $380, and then I'm going to subtract that from the $1,445, and that's going to leave $1,065 to carry over into sinking funds and savings challenges. Now, sinking funds, let's see. My sinking funds are pretty much the same every week. Okay, I'm going to combine the animals on one line. Next year, I think I'm going to decrease the amount of sinking funds that I have. I'm working on, or I'm thinking about how I'm going to do my new envelopes and my binders and stuff for next year, especially if we do, in fact, get this house, because my budget will drastically change, okay, because we are keeping this current house, but again, my daughter is planning on renting this house. There is going to be a couple of months where I may not have very much cash to bring to the table to cash stuff, just to be honest, because we're going to have to basically pay for both sets of bills for a period of time. and try to start renovations, because we want to renovate the kitchen and take care of the hardwood floors. There's some staining and stuff on that, so they either need to be replaced or sanded down. So we have to take care of a lot of that. Anyway, with that being said, I've started trying to think about ways to decrease what I need here. And anyway, I might simplify my sinking funds and just put them all in one binder and condense them. So Sophie is going to get $20. I'm going to put all of them on one line. Ozzy, he is going to get $40. And then the cats, they are going to get $10. So what is that? $20, $60, $70. So $70 for the pets this week. Emergency is going to get $10. And then taxes is going to get $50. Household is going to get $25. Subscriptions is going to get $20. Beauty is going to get $20. Clothing is also going to get $20. The grandkids are going to get $10. Gifts is going to get $25. Christmas is going to get $50. And then we've got furniture. Furniture is going to get $20, and then renovations is going to get $40. So what is that, 40, 60? Okay, let me total this up. I want to have less sinking funds next year, so instead of breaking down so many tiny amounts, I can condense, because I can do one for the pets and just know, that most of that money in there is probably going to go towards Ozzy, and just have one for pets, and that be it, I think. It does make me a little nervous because we do have to dip into Ozzy's envelope all the time for his medication, but anyway, and then maybe eliminating some of these, like, I don't know. We'll see. So we've got 70 plus 10 plus 50 plus 25 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 25 plus 50 plus 60. Okay, so $360 is our total in sinking funds. And then let's see what our remaining balance is. So I'm going to subtract that from the 1,065. So that leaves $705. And that is all going to go into savings challenges. I'm not going to break that down just because I actually will be putting more after I clean my wallet out. So the rest is basically going to savings challenges. I plan on doing the 200 into the 20K. I can't remember what the amount is for my 5K this week. And then, yeah. Okay, so that takes care of the budget. Let's just grab our cash and jump into the cash budgeting portion. I love my planner. If y'all have not picked up your planner yet, if you're interested, it is available on Amazon, and the link will be down in the description box below. All right, so I don't know why I closed my planner. I actually need it to see how much to put in all these envelopes. I'm going to have it kind of setting over here. Let's push it out of frame just so that I can kind of pull my stuff forward a little bit here. Penelope's over here, y'all, this week. Look at her, y'all. She's getting heavy. I can barely pick her up, which, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but they are not going to make the pennies any longer. So I did ask my daughter that works at the bank if she has any pennies there to get me a couple of rolls of pennies. So I think she got me 4 rolls just because I want to have some to keep just in case they're ever worth anything one day. We'll see if that ever happens, but yeah. Okay, where's my cash? I need some cash. And I need my cash tray. I ordered me a new cash tray from somebody on Etsy, and I don't think that it has shipped yet. Okay, I'm going to have to move the Buzz Around Challenge. I tried to set it up here against this candle because I didn't want to light the candle this morning, but okay. Now y'all can see the whole tray. And there's my little dice and stuff over there. We will need that. My tweezers are for my stickers. which I do love these little tweezers. I bought these on Amazon. It came with this one and then like one that's like real pointy, but I don't know if I ever need that one. Okay, Jennifer, be quiet and get to work. And I do have my regular wallet because I have change in there, and then I have my cash envelopes wallet. Although I'm still debating on how I want to handle this going forward. I still want to carry my Louis Vuitton wallet. I may have to make some cash envelopes to put down in that wallet because sometimes it makes it a little crazy shopping because this one doesn't hold change, and then I just end up throwing like my change down in the bottom of my purse. Anyway, it's something else that I got to work on, but I got so many things. Look at this, y'all. I got tons of like fives. I was like, what happened to all this money? All right, we've got 200 and 100s, and then one $50 bill. And then the rest is small bills. Let me separate that here just a second. That's a lot of fives. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40. So plus 840 in 20s. And we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10. So 210. Let me straighten that up. So plus 210. Okay, I was thinking I'm not going to have the $1,400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So plus 15. Okay, so it is correct, $1,445. And we're just going to work with our little denominations today. I set my calculator over here just in case I need it. And first of all, let's go ahead and take care of Penelope. I did try to make sure I put all of my change in here this week. Okay. Let me get all that out. Oh. Okay, that takes care of everything now. This wallet is empty, and I can set her to the side. And I got to grab a sip of my coffee. Y'all like my big old coffee cup? It's too big to even go underneath the camera. Okay, so anyway, back to talking about the pennies. I don't know whenever I cash this in if I will cash in the pennies. I may kind of go through and look at them. Y'all may think I'm crazy, but I do like the idea of having, you know, some... One day these pennies could be worth something. You never know. They might just be worth nothing, but I don't know how many pennies I have in here. Maybe a lot because she's feeling pretty heavy. And as you can see, I do get lots of pennies in my change. This is just from, I think, 2 weeks of shopping because, whoops, there goes a runner. This is from 2 weeks of shopping because I forgot to bring my wallet up here last week. Because I just brought my cash wallet. Okay, that takes care of Penelope. She's going to go back over here. I'm serious, y'all. She's heavy. I should weigh her on my scale that I have to weigh my packages up here and see how heavy she is. Okay, let's jump into my cash envelopes. I was wondering where my receipt was. It is right here. I looked through my purse and I was like, well, I don't know what I did with my Publix receipt. Let's see what we spent this week at Publix. Look, $161.53. I think that is the lowest amount that we've ever spent. We didn't have to buy dog food or anything. We buy that at a different place. We buy it actually at Kroger. Charlie will just run in there and pick that up every 2 weeks. But yeah, only $161. So I am excited about that. Now let's see what we've got left over. Looky there, we have a whole $100 bill left in groceries. Ha, isn't that exciting? It is for me. Okay, so we've got 100, 120, 130 left over, which I guess that 100 is probably going to go right back in here, but we're going to take it out for right now. Let's see, dining out, we only picked up Panda Express on Saturday night, and I basically ran in and picked up 1 meal and some extra rice. So we still have $20 left over from dining out. And then shopping, I'm going to keep my shopping and miscellaneous. I think I only have the $20 in each of those. I did spend my money this week. So, all right, let's stuff this and get this out of the way. This little wallet gets on my nerves because it will not stay open. Okay, so we need 300 for groceries. Normally I do 3 100s, but I want to put hundreds in my 20K challenge. So we'll just do the one that just came out, and then we'll do 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. I need to go through and do some of these ugly ones. Okay, let's see. I swapped out that 120 because it was written on. Y'all know I hate that. 120, 40, 60, 80, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300 for groceries. Look, see, these I'm like, I don't like having to fold the money because it makes it pretty wide, but that is okay. Dining out is going to get its usual $40. Hang on. Let's use this one. I swear, I get the same lady's money over and over again at the bank because I recognize her handwriting. Isn't that sad? I'm like, she's going to the bank and making deposits right before I go to the bank and make my withdrawals. Shopping's going to get $20. And now shopping has $40. And then it would be the same thing for my little miscellaneous spending. It has 20 and it is going to get another 20. Now this week I do kind of expect our groceries to end up being more, but I'm still going to try to not overbuy and to shop on sale. And we may start shopping at Aldi. Yeah, I found this lady on TikTok. She spends $300 a month on groceries. I sent that to Charlie and my daughter and was like, look at this. She spends $300 a month. And I said, we budget $300 a week. And I'm going to see what I can do to get it down. But anyway, I'm super proud of this receipt. So I'm glad it was in this wallet. I didn't know where it was. So anywho, okay, that's going to take care of the wallet. And now we can jump right into sinking funds. Woohoo. Okay, so starting with household. Household is going to get $25. So we'll do 20 and a 5. And this is for like Sam's Club or Costco. 50, 70, 95, 100. We definitely need to go. We need to pick up some coffee. I usually order my coffee from Sam's Club, but the kind that we've been getting has been out of stock. It's on the website, but it says that it can't be shipped here, so I'm not sure about that. Cleaning. Okay, so I skipped cleaning again this week because my daughter still has not cleaned. There's still the same $400 in here, so yeah, no, that's probably going to go away. That will be an envelope that I can remove for sure. If we buy this house, she's not going to be able to clean for me. So anyway, Sophie is getting $20. So Sophie now has 160, 120, 40, 60. Okay, perfect. And then Ozzy is going to get $40. His envelope needs to be condensed. Let's see, 20, 40. So now he has 120, 40, 60, 80, 205, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Was one of those turned backwards? It was. Okay. So that's a good amount for him. He's stocked up on his medication right now. The cats are just going to get, what did I say, 10? Yeah, $10 for the cats. And now they have 1, 2, 320, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I did stock up on their flea medication. I will order like 12 doses for the cats and 12 doses for the dogs at one time. So that's why that's so much. And I buy it from this place online. It is cheaper. It takes a little while to get here. I think it comes from another country. But anyway, that's why I had to dip into their envelopes to cover that expense. Emergency is going to get $10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510. I'm debating on trying to finish off emergency, or once I make my long-term savings deposit at the end of the month, possibly putting money over here just to get this to the $1,000 so that I don't have to keep stuffing it. Or I have 3 paychecks. I have 3 paychecks left this year, and then Charlie should only have what, 4, 5, 6 paychecks left this year. I could just up the amount, and maybe that's what I will do. I will up the amount that I'm putting in here each week to try to go ahead and get this to $1,000 before the end of the year. And then I will just literally maybe remove this envelope and just leave it sitting in my safe. I don't know. Vacation is not going to get anything this week. Subscriptions is going to get $20. So now subscriptions has 1, 2, 320, 40, 60, 80, 420, 30. So 430. And then taxes is going to get $50. I'll go ahead and just use that 50 in here this week. And that will take care of this binder. And now I'm going to grab my purple one. Beauty is empty because I did get my hair done. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do my nails. I actually bought the stuff to take this polish off myself. I just got some acetone. I already have a little nail drill that I used whenever I was doing my press zones. But like in thinking about getting this house, I've been thinking about how to cut down on some expenses. And, you know, getting my nails done is not a necessity. So I may try to see if I can paint my nails, because these are my real nails and they have been just growing like crazy, and I've been taking care of them pretty good. So we'll see what I end up doing with the nails. Clothing is going to get $20. So now clothing has 80. Gifts is going to get $25. So now gifts has 20, 40, 55, 65, 75. This will probably be gone by next week's cash stuffing because I have to finish buying my little granddaughter's gifts. There's a couple of things that I need to go to the store for her, and then I think her little birthday celebration is next weekend. So Christmas is getting, how much is Christmas getting? Oh, Christmas is getting 50. So 20, 40, and 50. So now Christmas has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,620. Okay, I like that. We have started Christmas shopping. I think we've only spent like $50 out of here, but I was ready to like just finish getting her birthday presents completed, and then I can focus on Christmas. There will not be anything else that I have to buy. So Christmas shopping is officially begun. And you know what I need to do? I always order all of us Christmas pajamas, and I have not done that yet. Luna. Luna has entered the room, so she's going to be up here bothering me now. Okay, so the grandkids are going to get $10. I'm just going to do a couple of 5s. Is there anything that looks nicer than those? Oh, that one looked pretty good. Okay. So now they have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80. So 180. And I don't know if I'm going to continue to stuff this as much. I do need to give Athena her money for her report card. I owe her $50. I found out on Halloween, and I have not seen them except for one quick time. They have not been here in the past couple of weekends. So, oh, Tech is not getting anything. It's got 125 in it. I decided not to stuff Tech for the rest of the year, just so that I can try to complete some of my savings challenges. Furniture is going to get $20. I have completed my little vanity in the front bathroom, guest bathroom, whatever you want to call it. It looks so good. And I was looking for a mirror. We were shopping last weekend and I couldn't find one. And for some reason I ended up on Walmart, and I got a 40-inch by 30-inch mirror, which has just got a simple black frame around it for $37.99. It was marked down from $100 and something. And I'm like, I want some more of these mirrors for my new house. Like, I need to get in there and measure and see what I need. And I may try to see if I can do that if my realtor has to go out there with one of these inspectors this week. Or she can measure for me, because every room in the house really needs to be renovated. Renovations needs $40. Now, with that being said, I don't know exactly how we're gonna renovate it, but it's not gonna be from this little envelope, okay? So we got $20, $40, $60, $80 in renovations. We may have to do, we're gonna have to be creative. Luxury is not getting anything. Luxury just has $50. I'm just going to leave that in there. And that's going to take care of sinking funds. Now let's jump into savings challenges. I need to check the time. Alexa, what time? Alexa, what time is it? Oh heck, she's not plugged up. I had to unplug her to plug in my laptop. Okay, I had to look at my phone. It's 5:20 in the morning, so I have about 10 or 15 minutes. So we need to wrap this up. Let's do the 5K challenge. And I can put my little budget book away. So the 5K challenge, we are on the second week of November. And I cannot wait to start my new 5K challenge next year. Hopefully I have money. 165, okay. All right, so it's gonna just get 20s, I guess. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 65. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 65. Okay. And let's color this. So now we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215. Okay, I think that's correct. 215. So I just have a couple of $100 more to put in this one to complete November. Then this will go straight into my long-term savings. Ultimately, at the end of the year, everything's going into my long-term savings because it needs it. Oh no, let's do the 20K challenge. We are gonna do the 20K challenge. I don't know if I'm gonna do the 100 envelope challenge this week because I did 3 envelopes last week. So for the 20K challenge, it's getting its usual 200. So now it has 400 and I'm gonna color this in. Okay, that takes care of this one. And I need to make sure that I do, that's what, 400? So I really need to do another $500 by the end of this month because I want to finish this card this year. And so that would be 1,000 saved in November, and then I'm going to try to save 1,000 in December. So I'll probably up the amount to 300 for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, that should work. All right, got it. So that takes care of the 20K challenge. Let's jump into the Harvest Hustle because I think that I want to try to finish some in here. We'll see. Okay, so I did finish the Pumpkin Spice Challenge last week. Let's check out this scratch and save and see what is, oh, last week I scratched the 2 skipper doubles. That made me so mad. Oh, where's my scratcher? It is over here. Okay, we're just gonna see what we've got left in here. All right, $11. I need my calculator probably. Let's move this over a little bit. So 11 plus, we're gonna go ahead and just scratch the rest of them, I think. Plus 10, plus, oh good, $6. I'm like, how much is this gonna be? Plus 6, plus the last one, $13. Okay. Whoops, plus 10, $40. Let me double check that. 11 plus 10 plus 6 plus 13. Yeah, $40. Let me vacuum. I'm making a mess. Okay, so 20, 40. And so this was supposed to save 150 or more. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 165. So I must have doubled one. So that's good. So I saved more than the 150. All right, save a latte. Do I want to finish this one this week? I don't know if I'll finish everything in here. Let's see what's left. We've got 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. So $35. So we are going to go ahead and do the 35. Let me cross these off. And we've got 20, 30, 5. And let's see, we should have saved 140. So I've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 35, 40. So $140 is correct. And I'm just leaving all of these in here in case you're wondering until I complete the whole binder. And then that way I can just take everything out at one time. The roll and save. Okay, hold on a minute. Luna has a piece of trash. Let me take care of her and get a sip of coffee. Okay, so for the roll and save, let's see how many times. Well, do I want to try to roll that many times? I don't know. That one kind of scares me. I don't want to lose all my money. I don't want to put all my money in here this week. No, we're going to roll more than one time. Let's roll the orange one. 5. All right. I can do 5 times. So, where's my Sharpie? All right. So we're rolling 5 times. And there's one. $9. Oh, that's what I was trying to say earlier when I said that I ordered a new cash tray. I found somebody online that like makes the, I guess those are the 3D printed ones, which I would love to have one of those printers, by the way. Let me know if that's something that y'all would ever be interested in. But anyway, I ordered a pink one and it should say Pretty Money Budgets on the front of it. And I also ordered a dice tower. I'm working on a little dice game that I think that y'all will like. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get it done. I've got like so many different things that I'm working on, but I got a little pink dice tower so that I can just drop the dice down in there instead of it like, you know, going all over the desk. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so that's one for $9. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, another 9. All right, maybe 9's my lucky number today. So we got 3 more. Okay, so $5. Uh-oh, where did that one go? 7. All right, and we've got one more. Another 9. Okay, so what is that? 9 times 3 is 27 plus 5 plus 7. Ooh, $39. Okay. You know what? We're going to take 1 out and we're just going to put 40 in. So 20, 40. And now we have 120, 40, 65, 76, $176. And I've still got 7 of these left. Maybe we'll finish this next week. Again, I don't want to put all of my money in here. I just knew that I could finish up a couple of these challenges. Y'all, I realized something too last week. I did not do my November bookmark challenge. I missed it. And I caught that whenever I was editing. I was like, dadgummit. So I'm going to have to double up on that too this week. Okay, sweater weather. I think I'm just going to scratch 1 on here, especially knowing that I need to put more into the bookmark challenges. Where's my scratcher? Well, let's do this one. What is that? Oh, $20. Okay, cool. I can do 20. This one always makes me hold my breath because it's got larger numbers on it. So we've got 120, 40, 55. So 155 in sweater weather so far. I don't know if I need that or not. I got to do the little Boo Crew challenge. I may be close to finishing that. Oh no, I'm not going to finish it because it's got some larger numbers on here. I think I've done all the small numbers. So I've got 23, 10, and 19. Let's just do the 23 today. We'll go ahead and take care of the bigger number. And we'll do 20, 1, 2, and 3. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 121 in the Boo Crew Challenge. So maybe next week I can finish off this binder, maybe. I may just roll as many times as I need to finish the roll and save, because all I have left is 2 scratches there, $29 there, and those. All right, I'm loving it. This thing is feeling like thick now, so super excited to finish off the Harvest Hustle. Okay, let's jump into this binder before I spend all my money. I don't need to check my time. Hold on. Okay, it is 5:33, so I need to wrap it up. Let me grab my cards. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to need my calculator, but probably. Let's get organized. Can y'all still see? Barely. Okay, we're gonna do the 30 and the 38, so that is what, $68? That's gonna take all my 20s. I'm gonna have to put some 5s in here. So 20, 40, let's do 5s. 45, 50, 55, 60, 5, 66, 7, and an 8. Is that right? No, I grabbed too many. Did y'all see that? Let's make sure this is $68. Whoops. Okay, let's make sure this is 68, 20, 45, 55, 65, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, fabulous. And I'm going to color these in quickly. Let me put my glasses on too, because I don't have them on. They're on top of my head. I feel like this marker is just about dried out. It's like taking longer to color. Normally with these alcohol markers, it just flows out. I do have some new alcohol markers. I've had them for a while. I just haven't opened them because I've been using these. Okay, what am I doing? Let's move this to the side and see what we have so far. So we've got, I don't know why I took that out. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100, 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 1,180, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So $1,188. I don't know if I'm going to finish this by the end of the year. And I really like doing these. I'll probably definitely do one. Maybe I'll try to make one up for 2026 and just make it like a digital download or something. Let me know if y'all would like that. I'm not going to copy, you know, exactly her style, but I do like doing these challenges. Okay, bookmark challenges. Yeah, so I realized, which I did do 2 up here, so that's good. Maybe I'll skip that. This one is the one that I forgot to do because these, I think, were stuck together. Look, I've got 5 of those to scratch. We need to do like 2 or 3 this week. I still have quite a bit of money. It's just in smaller denominations. Okay, let's see. This one only saves $80. Okay, that's good. Oh, wow. We're starting off strong. Hello, 30 bucks. All right. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Let's do this one. Skip or double. Dadgummit. Okay, I guess we're doubling. Let's do this one. $5. Woohoo! Okay, cool. That'll be 10 plus 30, so $40. Awesome. All right, that scared me when I got that skipper double because I definitely wanted to do all of it. So let's see what we've got so far. So $40. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything. This will be next week's. I'll save these 3 for the next 2 weeks. That'll be good. I'll do 2 one week and 1 the other. Do I want to do a times what? I guess we'll go ahead and do 1. This is the second time that I've done this bookmark. I re-stickered it. What is that? 6 times, is that 7? 6 times 7? The light's glaring off of this. I can't hardly see it. So what is that? 42? 40, let's see, 6 times 7. Yeah. So we've got 40 plus 42. Ooh, $82. This is definitely taking all my money. And I still have this one. I'm going to do this one in December. So I have these 2 amounts. Okay, I think that I will stop there. We'll do $82 this week. I still have, you know, plenty of time to get those done. We're going to have to put some 10s and 5s in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5, 65, 75, 80. 1 and 2. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 81, and 2. Okay. I'll be ready to do a condensing on this one for sure. All right, so bookmark challenges. This envelope's getting thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So that's 1,000. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 1,100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. If I counted that correctly, it's 11:21. I'm not recounting because my time is counting down for sure now. Okay, the search and save. Let's see if we can find words. I'm going to hold this up so that y'all can see as well. All right, okay, so I see big wins. It is horizontal there. So we're gonna mark that off. Oh, and that one saved $17. So 17 plus, let's see if we can find one more. And then next week we'll try to do the other 2, the last 2. Oh, I see a word almost immediately this time. Net worth. It's backwards right there. And it saves $13. Okay, so plus 13. So $30 for the search and save. Let's do some of these 5s. 15, 25, 30. Okay, so now the search and save has 110, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 174 in the search and save. And that will take care of that for today. Let's see here. One thing I want to make sure that I do, I am running out of time. I can hear Charlie down there doing stuff. I need to run down and pack my lunch real quick and get in the shower. Okay, how much do I want to do on this? I kind of like to do this by column. How much is a column? 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 10 plus 5. $45. Okay, let's do that. We will do a whole column. All right, let me color these. Okay, so it was at $45. Where's that envelope? Okay, I put it in the group play. 10, 20, 30, 40. Actually, okay, we'll do 20 and then we'll do the rest in 5s. 5, 35, 45. Is that correct? $45? Yeah. All right, so now I've got 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25. 225 in the Hello Fall. That is a free download down in the description box. So be sure to grab you one. I plan on finishing that by the end of the year for sure. Okay, let's go back. Super easy $1,000 savings challenge. I need to do something in here. I'm not really in a hurry to finish this one. I've got a bunch of 5s. I would almost rather... Do I want to do more in the Buzz Around challenge? Let's put $20 in here. Again, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so now I've got 120, 40, 65, 75, 85, 95, $200. Woohoo! 200 exactly. Only $800 more to go, y'all. Am I going to finish it by this year? Probably not. Okay, the scratch and save. Let's see what this one is. Okay, $18. Do I want to do this one and finish it? No, I'm going to wait. It's going to take all my money. Okay, so we will do 18. Y'all should see the mess I've got going on over here. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, we will definitely finish this one before the end of November, which is nice. I want to try to finish as many as possible. So now the scratch and save has 120, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 195. Is that right? Oh, okay, so there is one that's a skip or double. I knew that it saved at least 200. All right, so just one more to go on that. So we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. I'm not starting the most basic challenge ever, probably next year. These I like to save for little leftovers. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Look, y'all, that won't even latch. Okay, try to stay together. She's super thick. All right, I've been sitting here staring at the Buzz Around challenge. I set it up there so that I would not forget about it this week. So I'm on round 4 to where I'm saving $20 per round. And let's see what I'm ready for. Okay. Okay. 10, 11, 12. All right. So 10. Oh, I got 2 10s. Okay. We'll do 2 of these then. Maybe I'll do the other one. Oh, I actually need $20. Okay. 10, 15, 20. I'm going to put 20 in round 10. And then 10, 15, 20 in round 11. And round 12 is the last one. All right, let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm almost out of money and I'm definitely out of time. Okay, looky there, y'all. So I finished round 4. Don't want to mark that off. I'll mark it off later. And yeah, that takes care of that one. I will move all of that maybe in the next video or off camera, just because I do not have time today. What else do I have? I did start this one. I did a reel for it, my 1K Sweet Money Stash. So I may continue to do this one on some reels and stuff. I just saved those 4 envelopes. The 1, the 4, the 7, and the 10. So I think I will save this one and kind of do reels and stuff, and then next year really dive into this. So I'm going to set that one to the side because I only have, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. Okay, do I want to risk the scratch and save? Let's see. Okay, yeah, there are extra envelopes back here. So I'm going to move one, and I'm going to flip it over that way so I can put the money in the front there. Okay, y'all. I may have an IOU, but that's okay. Oh, dadgummit, $25. So I've got what? A $15 IOU for next week. Okay. Where's my IOU card? I mean, I have some others that are printed over here because I give them away pretty much in every order. All right. Here's my IOU. My white binder will not stay closed. I need to try to condense it. I may have to condense some. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I owe $15. Fabulous. All right. Well, that is going to wrap up today's video. I guess I'll just put this in the envelope with the money. See how the money fits in here. $15. I need to remember that because sometimes I don't even make it to this binder. Okay, that is going to wrap up the video. I'm out of time. I'm out of money. But I love y'all, and put all my little challenges over here. All right, I need to put all of this away. I need to clean up my mess. I've got a huge mess of markers and everything else over here. I love you guys. Thank you. If you make it all the way to the end, leave this single emoji down in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and one more thing. I am planning on doing a Black Friday sale. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop. I don't know exactly what percentage I'm going to do, but I am going to do a Black Friday sale that will run Black Friday through Cyber Monday. Okay, so if y'all want to grab some goodies then, and I'm hoping to have a couple of new challenges out there. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can get it done. My Etsy shop is linked down in the description box below. I hope to see y'all over there grabbing some goodies on Black Friday. All right, love y'all.